Seattle's Seafair celebration, a summertime aquatic Mardi Gras, explodes in glory and grandeur with the 52nd running of the World Series of Powerboat Racing, the Gold Cup Regatta. Lake Washington is surrounded by 500,000 spectators, the largest crowd ever to attend a sports event. Bill Muncy, Seattle's favorite son, will be seeking his third Gold Cup crown in the cockpit of Miss Thriftway. Final adjustments are made on the Allison aircraft engine, which will provide the power for Maverick. A holiday atmosphere prevails all along the lake shore, where spectators receive a welcoming salute from Filmland's famous comedian, Bob Hope. In the first heat, a lightning-fast 7-boat fleet thunders through the straightaway past the starting point. Wahoo roars by Maverick as the boats disappear in the wake of gigantic rooster tails. First to straighten away in the backstretch is Wahoo, with Myra Slovak at the controls. Ranges up on the inside, but gets caught in Wahoo's wake and is almost washed away. Wahoo leads the parade into the north turn as Maverick backs off in second position. Slovak pushes Wahoo to the limit, and in so doing, the former Czechoslovakian airplane pilot averages just under 114 miles an hour, a new first-lap Gold Cup record. Bill Stead in Maverick stabs his throttle to the floor and goes after Wahoo. The high-flying Wahoo overtakes Miss Spokane on the 6th lap. Each lap measures 3 miles, and there are 10 laps to each heat. Wahoo continues to show the way, but she can't shake free from the relentless pursuit of Maverick. In the backstretch, Wahoo blasts by Miss Seattle and goes barreling into the final bend. The checkered finishing flag is a welcome sight to Myra Slovak as a wide-open Wahoo, leading from wire to wire, wins the first heat while averaging close to 106 miles per hour. Maverick, on the inside, picks up 300 points for second place. Bill Muncy and Miss Thriftway covers the 30 miles in 17 minutes, 34 and 3/10 seconds for third position, plus 225 heat points. In 1953, following a dramatic escape flight from communist-controlled Czechoslovakia, Myra Slovak was granted political asylum by the United States. George Simon, owner of Miss U.S., discusses pre-race strategy with his driver, Don Wilson, who posted the Gold Cup's fastest qualifying time. Miss U.S. weighs 5,300 pounds and is powered by a Rolls-Royce engine. Miss Pay and Save takes on a tank full of high-octane aviation fuel, and she's ready to run. The defending Gold Cup champion, Hawaii Kai, will be driven by Brian Weigel. Last year, Jack Regas drove this boat to a new Gold Cup record. Heat 1B begins on a sour note for 6 of the 7 boats. Fred Alter, piloting the monstrous 10,000-pound Gale VI, is the only driver to hit the starting line on time. Hawaii Kai picks up speed and bids to make up lost distance. On the third lap, Hawaii Kai tools down the backstretch while kicking up a tower of water. Miss U.S. flashes out of the rooster tail and roars past the Pink Princess to take over the runner-up position. The leader, Gale VI, is the largest boat in the unlimited fleet. She carries 2 Allison engines, which generate 4,000 horsepower. Miss U.S. closes the gap on the 4th lap as Don Wilson jockeys for position. Wilson spots an opening and wheels Miss U.S. through the south turn, past the Gale boat, and into the lead. Doomed by a lost propeller, Hawaii Kai conks out on the 7th lap. Once in command, there's no catching Miss U.S. Don Wilson's winning time is 53 seconds slower than that of Wahoo's. This could be an important factor in determining the final Gold Cup winner, since bonus points are awarded for the fastest 90-mile clocking. Fred Alter collects 300 heat points as the Gale boat takes second place. Heavy-duty cranes haul the hulking hydros into dry dock for between-heat tune-ups. These crafts are temperamental and unpredictable, and more than once a loose 3-cent nut has caused a $30,000 boat to go dead in the water. It's the pit crew's assignment to see that this doesn't happen. Safety is the Gold Cup keynote, and even Rover comes prepared. Heat 2A promises excitement aplenty. For Wahoo, Miss U.S., Gale the Sixth, and Miss Thriftway are all slated to run. At the start, Miss Spokane speeds into the lead. Gale the Sixth is next, and close behind is Miss Thriftway as they roar into the south turn. Starting trouble plagues Wahoo, and by the time Slovak gets his mount underway, he's a half lap behind the leaders. Miss Spokane clings to the top spot for 5 laps before Bill Muncie makes his move in Thriftway. Norm Evans shuts Muncie off in a daring duel for the lead. With props turning at some 12,000 RPMs, these water-going buzz bombs scream across the straightaway at nearly 150 miles an hour. Breathless is powerless, and driver Jay Murphy is helpless as his mount bows down and refuses to run. Spokane and Thriftway, locked in a breathtaking battle, race neck and neck down the backstretch. Muncie pours on the power and pulls away as they pound around the perilous north turn. Evans cuts the corner too close and clips the buoy. Muncie, driving one of the great races of his career, snares the lead and holds it the rest of the way. Thriftway wins this heat in 17 minutes and 6/10 seconds to head the Gold Cup point parade. Although the Gold Cup Armada represents a $500,000 investment, not one penny will be won by the winner. The goal of the owners and drivers, such as Chuck Hickling and Miss Pay and Save, is 1 year's possession of the Gold Cup, plus the right to host next year's race in their hometown. Bugs about boats. Seattle's Gold Cup coverage is complete to the nth degree. Maverick and Nitrogen forged to the front of the fleet in the start of Heat 2B. Kai catches them, and 3 boats abreast blast past the official's barge in a thrilling full-throttle charge. Kai careens out of the first turn in front, but with the speed of a bullet, Bill Stead storms past the Pink Princess, and Maverick draws away. Maverick comes kiting around the corner with a commanding lead. Even so, Stead must stay alert to instrument readings, vibrations, sounds, or odors that could indicate trouble. Running a distant second, Hawaii Kai picks up the slow boats, but there's no catching Maverick. In a controlled slide, Stead steers the Lake Mead Invader into the home stretch, then accelerates to recover maximum speed and minimum time. It's Maverick in a runaway, winning with the fastest clocking of the day. The second spot is captured by Hawaii Kai, while Nitrogen churns through the water to a third-place finish. The 7 fastest boats will compete in the final heat. Hawaii Kai fails to qualify, and the Pink Princess surrenders her Gold Cup crown. Maverick and Bill Stead, with 700 points to their credit, are the leaders at the 60-mile mark. Miss Thriftway has 625 points, and Bill Muncie will need a whirlwind finish to win. Norm Evans in Miss Spokane switches his magneto on, pushes the primer. With a flash of flame and a puff of smoke, the Rolls-Royce power plant comes to life, and Evans is off to the races. The yellow flag signifies the 5-minute countdown, and with clock 0 approaching, the Thunderbolts blast off. Heading for a blanket start, the Hydros hurdle the water while hurling a hurricane in their wake. Miss Spokane jumps the gun. Maverick, Wahoo, and Thriftway get off together, and the race is on. Miss Spokane grabs the first lap lead, but Wahoo is pressing her every inch of the way. Because she jumped the gun, Miss Spokane has to run one extra lap. It's an expensive penalty and an important one. Myra Slovak has Bill Boeing's bomber booming like a 707 as Wahoo jets by Miss Spokane. An oil line leak causes Miss U.S. to catch fire, and for Don Wilson, the race is over. Maverick and Thriftway are locked in a dogged duel for third place. Muncie moves his mount away from Maverick, and it looks as if Miss Thriftway will win this battle of boats. But steady Bill Stead, 1958's driver of the year, saves ground on the inside, and as they straighten out in the home stretch, William Wagoner's Maverick heads Thriftway. Beginning the 7th lap, Maverick is running smoothly and holds a 3-second lead over Thriftway. At this point, Muncie makes his move. Thriftway charges up on the outside. Maverick, hemmed on the inside, misses a buoy in the south turn. Stead will have to wheel around and pass the buoy correctly before resuming the chase. A two-time Gold Cup winner, Bill Muncie, in hot pursuit of powerboating's biggest prize, leaves Maverick far behind. The missed buoy is sorry news to the Maverick camp. On her finishing lap, Miss Thriftway collars the leaders and heads for home in front of the field. In two previous Gold Cups, Muncie was the central figure in disputed finishes. It seems he has the 59 race all locked up as he blazes by the official barge to win the feature heat. Myra Slovak brings Wahoo home in second place. Maverick finishes fourth, but places third as Miss Spokane is penalized for jumping the gun. 2 hours after the race, the Gold Cup still awaits the winner, and the question arises, who is the winner? Is it Bill Muncie, who won 2 heats and scored 1,325 points? No, it's Bill Stead, who scored a like number of points, but beat Muncie by a mere 13 3/10 seconds over the 90-mile route. Seattle salutes Maverick, winner of the 1959 Gold Cup.